Welcome back everyone. It is time for yet another experiment in Trailmakers, and it is once again involving the energy swords. Ever since these things got added, there seems to just be limitless possibilities when it comes to destruction. So this time, I basically want to make a little plane and then put energy swords all on the leading edges of its wings, so that in theory, you could fly the plane at something and use the wing as basically a cutting tool of sorts, which once again in theory would be really cool. Now, I'm not going to ramble too much about this because, well, it's a pretty simple concept, so let's just get right into it. Alright, this should be a fun one. Also, we're back on this map. I haven't used this map in forever. Kind of forgot it existed, but whatever. So, for this one, I think I want to make sort of like a flying wing design. So in case you're not familiar, we won't worry about any tail fins or anything. It'll just be two big wings essentially. And then I think I just kind of want to make the front edges of those wings just kind of covered with like a really dense amount of swords, something like that. So you know what? I'm gonna get started and just kind of build a little wing here. Then once I have a wing down, well, I guess we'll just go from there. Alright, pretty simple wing here. I've got just a bunch of these rear wings here to provide lift, so I mean, should work. Now I want to figure out the best way to incorporate some swords onto this. Well, this is taking longer than I thought it would. But you know, we're making progress. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Look at this beautiful thing. So it's not done yet, obviously, but it is definitely taking shape. As you can see, this is actually 4 swords lined up. Got them on a piston that just fully retracts, so they're like super stacked up and condensed. And I've got that piston on a piston here that brings them up so the swords are in line with the wing. Since the emitter is 2 blocks tall, we can pull it up and get it like in between 2 blocks, so it's, you know, nice and parallel with the wing. And then I've got that one on a little servo joint here that just rotates them 14 degrees, which is approximately the angle of that 1x4 block, which is the angle of our wings. But yeah, I want to be able to enclose this, but it honestly looks really cool anyway. But if I can just kind of shape around that, build out the nose, build the back section. I might need to make these wings bigger, honestly, but I wanted to keep this fairly small so we didn't have a problem like going through builds. But you know what? I'm really happy with how this is turning out. I think I'm gonna try and work on the nose section because that's probably gonna be the hardest because as you saw there, working with all these weld groups and moving this around it's a bit tricky. But yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about it and actually start doing it. Let's see what we can come up with. Okay, I kind of just locked in for a while there and built the whole plane. So there's definitely going to be a gap in that time lapse because I totally just forgot to start recording for the first like 30 minutes while I was building. But anyway, we've got this. It was a bit of a struggle to make sure the weld groups for the piston glitching these guys together the piston pulling them up and the servo turning them, making sure it didn't freak out. That was a bit of a challenge, but I think it turned out really nice. You know, we've got a little cutout for them. It's about as tight as I can make it without them getting inconsistent, so not bad. Give it a little bit of a paint job with that silver running down the middle, and of course the glowing wings, and then I can hit shift and we turn on those. I did stick with the flying wing design. Pretty straightforward. It doesn't fly the best, but I tried to get it as stable as I could. I actually have upside down wings in the back because the lift was just too far behind the center of mass, so it's a bit weird, but you know what? It works. And well, now I guess I have to test it and see if this even works. I'm going to be very, very disappointed if this doesn't at least mostly work, because this has been it's been quite the process. Here, let's start out nice and easy. Big target, just one block thick sheet of blocks. I think this should go pretty well. Oh no. Oh, okay, well, great start. So the plan is I turn these on and just kind of fly right next to it. Hopefully the tips of the swords there will cover it. I don't actually know what the hitbox is on these. I don't know how precise it is, so honestly I'm not even 100% sure if this will work. I might actually have to rotate the energy swords a bit so we get a bit more coverage, but you know what? Enough yapping, let's just see if this works. First test, here we go. Okay, well, I barely hit it, but it did work. Oh wow, that's actually a pretty big gap there. Granted, these are 4x8s, but here, let's do a little more of this. I missed. Oh no. All right. Oh, okay. This is a crazy angle we're coming on. Well, no, it's turning slowly. But here, let's just try to do this. Oh, wait, that was so good. Clean through it. Oh, wait, we've almost cut it in half. There's like 2 blocks holding it together. I don't know how I'm going to get those, but I'm just going to keep slicing it. Oh, okay, wait, this is not good. Well, we cut it apart. Okay, I'm going to get a bigger build. Here, you know what? Let's just go right into it. Grab the flying base. All right, I don't really know how I'm going to come at this, but you know what? We'll just figure it out on the way. All right, I'm going to go like slightly under it and then roll. Oh, what? That was actually perfect. Hold on here. Before it crashes, let me just fly over. I wish I had gotten to free camp sooner. That was... Oh, that was genuinely perfect. I did not think that would work that well. I thought I was about to hit it, but... No, I just got the most perfect, cleanest, most cinematic hit I've ever seen. We actually sliced it clean in half. Okay, can I do that a second time? And then I'll come up with something even crazier, because if I don't, this is going to be a 10-minute video, if that. Also, real quick, this is such a cool looking plane. It's been way too long since I've made a plane that just kind of looks cool. I love how the energy sword emitters sit in the fuselage. But anyway, 2 times in a row. Okay, I kind of missed, but that was a good hit. Does look like we have a good amount of wiggle room. That was such a terrible approach. It looks like we have a good bit of wiggle room when we come in for the cut, so that's pretty good. I wish I gave this thing more pitch control. Unfortunately, flying wings just aren't, it's not easy to do. Oh, this is a crazy angle. Oh, it's... How's that thing still in the air? Oh, our wing is actually getting damaged a little. I wonder how that happened. And it's in the water. Well, I mean, I guess I could just kind of do this. I just smacked right into it. Oh, no, I broke it apart. Okay. Okay, here's what I want to do with this. I am going to construct basically 2 walls. And then I'm going to attempt to fly through the middle of them and kind of like cut them as I fly through it, if that makes any sense. This, well, we'll see how hard this is. It shouldn't be too bad. Alright, well, I've got this. It should be just barely wide enough for the plane. In fact, this is going to be a very tight fit. But, let's see if we can do it. Okay, oh, this is going to be so difficult. Okay. I need, like, a really nice run-up on this. I don't know how I'm gonna stay straight the whole time. Okay, this looks like a decent lineup. Oh, wait, we might do it. Oh, okay. I don't know how we missed that. Thought for sure we were gonna crash, but that's okay. We get another attempt. Oh, this is not a great angle. We're also way too low. Well, let's just... I'm realizing this plane is really not that controllable, but... oh wait, we've actually got a really good angle here. Never mind. Okay, this is looking way better. We have to do this, like, perfectly. Oh, no. No, okay. Alright, I'm making it a little wider. This is rough. Okay, it should be easier. It's 8 blocks wider. So, you know, 50% wider, 50% easier. Oh, wait, wait, that was so clean. Alright. Oh, look at that. We severed it so perfectly, the other pieces just dropped down like nothing even happened. Okay, wait, I kind of want to try something with this. To make it more interesting, I want to take this and make the walls thicker. Oh, I'm going to have to turn on complexity mod for this. Please don't crash my game. Ooh. Hold on. Maybe it'll work if I try it again. Okay. Maybe that was a little much. Not to worry, I have one more idea. Or at least I thought I did, but it turns out that idea wasn't really worth even trying. And, well, I was out of ideas. So, that's about it. Bit of a shorter video this time, but it's fine. It was still really cool. I just, well, I didn't expect it to be that easy to do. The hardest part about this video was just getting the energy sword emitters to fold up and bend properly and, like, fit in the fuselage. But, you know what? I guess that's just how it is sometimes. Anyway, don't forget to join our Discord server. It is rapidly growing. And thank you to all the channel members we have, which are once again growing in number rapidly. All you guys are on screen now, and become a channel member if you want. Early access to new videos, role in the Discord server, and I think a couple other things I honestly don't remember. Or just don't become a channel member, you know, I don't really mind. But, you know, if you want to, you could. This is a really great advertisement. That's it. Goodbye.